Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you my bullet journal spread for April. Now this month is pretty similar to the other months because I decided this year I wanted to do a consistent theme of tarot cards. So here for this month, as usual, I did a month at a glance on the first page, and on the right hand side I decided to do my main title page. And this month I did a sword because I'm entering exam season in uni and I think I need some weapons to equip me for this very annoying and difficult time. As per usual, I used my highlighters to create some accents and just add some colour on my month at a glance, otherwise it looks a little bit drab. And then as usual, I use my watercolors to give a very simple background and wash of color, so there is something to fall back on when I use some highlighters to create some accents for my design. Very simple, and I continued with lilies for this month because it is still autumn and I want to keep my flowers consistent for each season. This is also another reminder that you don't really need super expensive materials. You can use literally anything that you like. It doesn't have to be very pricey ones. So I'm just using my connector pens from I think year 3 and they're working great. They look beautiful, so you can use whatever you have on hand. On the next page, I have my lifestyle tracker. I'm always trying out new formats for this page because I don't know, I don't want to stick with one and not experiment. I just think I want to try as many as I can before I settle for one that I know truly works for me. So this month I decided to put all my trackers and moods on one page, and my gratitude log takes a specific just one page by itself. I think that worked really well for me in the past, so I'm going to do that. And I didn't like a table format, so each day is a row and each column represents a different habit or day, and I'll fill that in. On the next couple of pages, I do have my weekly and fortnightly spreads. I find that this is just so helpful for me just to organize my train of thought so I know what I have to do each day. And I think it just gives me something to look forward to on the weekends that I can plan out my next week. And because of how this week and month is spread out, I decided to do a brain dump, which means everything I need to do this month, I'll put it there and I'll cross it out slowly. As you can see, I did squish the weekends onto one column because I do find on weekends I am more chill, so I don't need to do that much and pretty flexible, so I left the space for that a bit smaller. And because you can see that I used up most of the space, I don't actually have a brain dump for each fortnight, so everything will just go onto a massive column on the first page. I'll see how that works out, but I think this is really conservative for time and just really good for space. Everything is brown because I want to make it common with a theme of the sword, so kind of like the sheath and the handle. I was going to go with grey, but I thought that would be too drab, and I actually really like how this brown turned out. What do you think? Last but not least, I decided to do a quote that I just made up on the top of my head because I felt like I wanted to use my calligraphy pen a little bit more, and I think it's a cute way to end my monthly spread. Alright guys, that's about it for my April bullet journal spread. I know it looks like it's quite short, but these are my staples and must-have pages that I think everyone should try out. And I think the purpose of these videos are to show you guys different formats you can play with, different color stories, or even themes you can try out yourself. Obviously throughout the month I probably will add a few more spreads, whether it's projects, just collages or art, doodles, etc. But I hope this really gives you some inspiration for what to add to your bullet journal spread and how to play along and try out new formats. All the best, have fun, and I hope to see you guys soon for the next video.